All right, everyone. So here we are before we leave for a long series of holiday road trips here. I just wanted to take a quick look at our trip odometer here before we leave for the trip. So my last 4,679 miles have been on these Pirelli Weather Active tires with Unplugged Performance's O3 forged wheels. We can talk a little bit more about the performance of this in my series of the Pirelli Weather Active tires. I've done 2 videos on those. More videos on that will be coming up in the near future. But as you can see, I have actually gained, I lost efficiency with the Pirelli Weather Active tires. I lost a little bit compared to the OEM Continental All Seasons, but the trade-offs were well worth it. And I have now gained back some efficiency using the unplugged forged wheels. The lightweight nature of the wheels have definitely improved the efficiency there. And I will do, again, comparison testing and show you the comparison numbers in a separate video here. But that's it. This is what it looks like before we leave our trip. It's going to be a long trip. We're going to be going to the mountains in some areas. And so I definitely expect the efficiency to drop. But let's take a look a little bit later. Thank you. Okay, everyone, we're just about to get on the freeway here in Los Angeles area, and like I mentioned earlier, we're going to be taking a series of holiday road trips here. This is actually going to be the second video in our series of national park road trips with this Tesla Model X Plaid that I'm in right now. We did a super quick trip to Joshua Tree last time for the first in our series, and today we're on our way to Tucson, Arizona, so we can go to Saguaro National Park in the Tucson area. We're going to drive out to Tucson today and stay overnight there before going to Saguaro to the next day. It's been a stormy week this week in Southern California, multiple days of rain, including some wild lightning and thunderstorms, which is very unusual out here. So this storm system looks like it's been hitting the American Southwest region that we're in, not just in Southern California here. So I expect that we're going to be driving through the storm all the way to Tucson. So bear with me here and we'll see what happens when it rains in a deserty region of the American Southwest. Okay, we're just getting started here. I'm going to get up to this, I'm going to speed up the video after this, and I'll check in with you when we arrive at our first charging stop. I think this is going to be a longish stint because we're at 96% state of charge right now, and the Tesla trip planner here says we're going to go all the way to the Arizona side of the border at some place called Ehrenberg, Arizona, with 10% state of charge remaining. All right, let's go. All right, here we are coming up on Ehrenberg, Arizona here, or at least pulling off here. So this particular supercharging station is a 8-stall, 250 kilowatt station. It's been showing the entire trip out here to be 3 to 4 stalls open of these 8 stalls up until just about 10-15 minutes ago, where it kind of just ticked over to a queue of 10 to 15 minutes for an open stall. So we might be here for a little while in the queue, but we don't have enough state of charge here to get to the next charging station. The one beyond this is Quartzsite, Arizona, and right now Trip Planner shows that if I were to skip the station in Ehrenberg, I could get to the Quartzsite one with 0% state of charge left. So that would be pushing it. I would try it, except today is the holiday season and who knows what's going to happen at that next one. Plus the weather is not so good here, so I don't want to risk it today. That means, yeah, look at this. We're definitely in a queue over here. There's looks like just one Tesla over here waiting. Okay, yeah, so we'll go ahead and sit in this queue. And well, there's also a queue at the gas station over here too. But anyways, we'll sit in this queue. Hopefully, oh, here comes another one for 10 to 15 minutes probably, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, first supercharging stop of the day is at Ehrenberg, Arizona. Right now it's showing the estimated wait time is about 15 minutes. This is an 8-stall, 250 kilowatt charging station here, and it is holiday traffic. So yeah, it's going to take a little while to get in here. That's as expected. Right now, ramping up pretty fast on the charging curve. Supposed to be here for 25 minutes, but I think we'll get going before that. And on to the next stop on our way to Tucson, Arizona today. Okay, so we are actually going to get going here. We're at 46% state of charge, and we are going to just go ahead and move on to the next stop, and that's going to be in Quartzsite, Arizona. This particular one here at Ehrenberg, it's just filled with people. There's travelers everywhere. This is right across the border, literally right across the border from California. So there's travelers everywhere here. Everybody, ICE vehicles, EVs all over the place, and it's just packed. Everything, can't even get anything to eat because we have to stand in line for everything. It's just huge lines, and so we're going to get out of here, move on to Quartzsite, Arizona. Trip stats for this first stint from LA to Ehrenberg, it was 227 miles covered, and we went from we started the day at 96% state of charge. And we did arrive at 8% state of charge. Now, Trip Planner from the very beginning back in LA was saying 10% arrival state of charge, but we actually ended up at 8%. So just slight deviations there, not too bad. Something that's expected. Actually, I think I kind of rolled in here with like 9% state of charge, but the extra weight, and how chilly it is out here, with the heater cranking on and stuff on the inside, I think that ended up taking us from 9% down to 8%. Anyways, that trip, like I said, 227 miles covered. Our efficiency was 336 watt per mile, and so not too bad considering we were driving through the mountains, and the weather was, as you could see, wasn't the best. And so yeah. Anyways, onto Quartzsite here for our next stop. We're going to charge again and get something to eat. Quartzsite's only like 16-17 minutes away. So yeah, we'll be there shortly. Okay, so we actually left wherever we were, Ehrenberg, Arizona. That place was a disaster. We left at about 50% state of charge, and now we're here at Quartzsite, Arizona, just a couple of miles away, maybe 10 miles away or so. There's the Tesla app says there's 70 plus stalls over here, so apparently there's two sites. This particular site over here looks like it's got 30 some stalls, so there must be another site somewhere. But it's cold, it's rainy, I'm not really looking, and yeah, we'll get some juice over here. We're actually going to go get something to eat as well, and come back later and hit the road. Okay, just getting ready to leave Quartzsite, Arizona now. We actually arrived here with 45% state of charge. We got something to eat, and here we are 24 minutes later or so after we pulled up and started charging. We're leaving at 86% state of charge. Next stop is going to be another supercharging station at Gila Bend, Arizona, and that looks to be just under 2 hours away or so. So yeah, off to Gila Bend, Arizona now. It's super rainy, as you can see, and yeah, let's do it. Okay, everybody, here we are at Gila Bend, Arizona. We are on a road trip from Los Angeles to Tucson, Arizona. This is part of our national parks tour where we're going to be going to Saguaro National Park. And it's the holidays. There's a lot of traffic out, and this particular charging station at this time is empty. So I'm the only one here. Gila Bend, Arizona, 250 kilowatt chargers, and I'm going to, well, it says 40 minutes here, but I don't think I'm going to need that. Maybe just here for 20 minutes charge. Going to go hit the restroom. Charging speed is ramping up over here. It's looking pretty good. This is the third now charging station that I've been at on this trip in Arizona, and what I've noticed here is that they're all, well, at least these ones are near these travel centers and larger gas stations like Love's, and the other one was, I think it's the Flyers. That was the last one, and so yeah, near these travel centers, it's very busy again because it's the holiday season. This one not so much in terms of Teslas, but definitely at these ones, even the gas stations have waits. So anyways, we'll be here for maybe another 20 minutes or so before we hit the road. So 16 stalls over here, and out this way as well. One other car just pulled up while I was filming this. Time to go inside, hit the restroom, get something to drink. I swear, on this trip, every time we stop to supercharge, the rain catches up to us and just starts dumping. We are about 15 minutes into this charge. I'm going to charge for another 5 minutes or so. We should be getting to our destination. Right now it says we're projected to get there at 12% juice. I want a little bit more by the time we arrive, and because we are still going to be able to need to take the car out tomorrow after we stop here overnight. So anyways, gonna stay here another 15 minutes or so. Just continue to get soaked in the rain. But good drives. We have great tires for this rainy trip. All right, so we're just getting ready to get to our hotel over here in the Tucson area. I'm going to cut this video off and we'll see you in the morning. All right, so looking outside of our hotel room, it's the morning. We're in Tucson. This is super cool, except it's a rainy day today, and so we will be hanging out just around locally and not go to the national park today. We will go to Saguaro tomorrow when it's supposed to stop raining. So yeah, this is a super cool view. Pretty awesome out here. It's a nice rainy day. We'll enjoy the weather a little bit, just not at the national park. All right, so today is Christmas Eve, 2023. It rained all day yesterday, and so we did not go to Saguaro. We are going to Saguaro now because it has stopped raining. So let's get going here. It's only going to be about a 40-minute drive from our hotel parking lot area here. We'll get out there and we'll go to the visitor center, get the stamp, and go do a quick trail real quick in the car. So let's go. I'm going to start and fast forward from here on out until we get to the park. Okay, see you there. Okay, here we are at the visitor center at Saguaro National Park. We got here after a 26-mile-ish drive from the hotel parking lot, and took 40 minutes. 310 watt per mile is our efficiency over here. We are going to go inside now, and let's go get my passport stamp. This will be the second passport stamp at a national park in this Model X Plaid. Okay, let's go. All right, let's get going. Oh, that's cool. Oh, very cool. You can't tell the scale, the size of those saguaro cactuses. They must be huge out there in the distance. I mean, they're taller than buildings. 2-3 stories maybe, in some cases. There's our passport stamp station. Let's do it.
Did you need a small 10-cent musical bag?
Southwest region.
My guess is you're gonna go up with Field Drive into the Lowe's area. You really want to get up to a good time up there. You can go in that it's just like here,
Right.
2.5 mile round trip.
Here we go, Christmas Eve.
If you want to like learn more about cultures, good clark, other things
Okay, so here we are back in the car at Saguaro National Park. This is the West Visitor Center, the Rid Hill Visitor Center of Saguaro. We're going to go on a drive. This one is to the Bajada Loop Drive. It looks like it's about 3 miles away from here. It's the trailhead. It's probably about a mile away from here. And then this should be a 5.5 mile loop drive with some off-road trails, light off-roading. I think it's just dirt, gravel. But yeah, let's go take a look. We'll head out there now. All right, here we are, Bajada Loop Trail. We set the air suspension up to medium. I don't think we really need it, but you know, why have air suspension if you're not gonna play around with it? All right, here we go. All right, everyone. Here we are coming up to the end of this Bajada Loop Trail. This is on the west side of Saguaro National Park. This is the Tucson side. After this, we're going to turn back onto the main road and we're going to head back to the hotel. We've got a couple more things that we're going to be filming there. And so, yeah, thank you for riding with us. This was a fun trail, very scenic. And yeah, definitely made more fun off-road being on the gravel side over here. And hey, I passed a lot of vehicles, yeah, that was fun. I usually pass them on road trails, normal paved pavement, and not off-road so much. So this was fun. Model X Plaid. This has been a great trip. There's a lot more to come. Thanks for staying with us. Hope you enjoy the ride. Oh, hey, check this out. I'm looking at my trip summary here, and this little off-road jaunt, 5.5 miles. And I averaged 230 watt per mile, so that was a pretty efficient off-road run. That was fun. I guess, you know, when you're going 30 miles an hour or so on the trail over here, it's pretty efficient, even if you're driving on a little gravel.